Hello, my wow challenge people. How are you today? Thank you so much for joining this online webinar. Today, I'll be discussing more about the wow challenge. But first, I want to say a big congratulations to all of you who have actually entered into this challenge. Now, I cannot wait to give you guys the iPad. So I'm super excited, and I hope you're also excited to be part of this wonderful challenge, which will enable your business boom. Now, remember, for people who joined in October, that means if you close 15% or 21% titles in October, you have December to maintain as your last month. Now, just to take you back to the qualification criteria once more, if you joined in October, meaning you close a new title in October, say you're 15%, you are expected to maintain your minimum 15% in November and also in December this month to qualify for an iPad. And I've had people ask a lot of questions about the BPs. Well, of course, you're supposed to place your minimum 275 BPs from October up until January 2019. So if you've joined in October and this month, which is your last month of maintaining your title, it simply means that you also need to make sure that you close 275 BPs come January 2019, because the WOW Challenge actually closes January 2019. Then my people who joined in November, remember you have to maintain your titles in December, which is this month, and also come January 2019. You also needed to have placed your 275 BPs from October 2018 up until January 2019. This is a must for everybody. Now, some of the tips that I'll be giving out to ensure that you have a wonderful close is to make sure that you understand where you need to be. So if you're supposed to maintain your 15% title, which is minimum, you need to start working hard and early towards it. Do not wait for the late times to close your 15% titles. Make sure that you engage your team. Make sure that you have, recruitment trainings, getting up with your new recruits that you bring into the business, or even if you have your old sales force, you need to make sure you keep them engaged at every point in time. Minimum you should close is actually by 25th of this month. So you have a super duper Christmas celebration. Make sure you understand what you need to do. Make sure all payments have been made on time to avoid stories that touch the heart. Make sure that you're on track to maintaining your title at every point in time. It's important to note that this is actually a platform to grow your business. How exciting would it be for you to, have your iPad at the end of January next year or February early next year, and then you flaunt your iPad because of the extravagant hard work that you have actually put in. So please note this, that you need to check time in time what you need to do to maintain your titles. So if you have grown to 21%, you need to make sure that you maintain your 21% titles. We do not want default titles. It's important that you note this. If you've grown to 15%, minimum you need to do is to make sure you maintain your 15% titles. So if you have had 15% in October, and great, you've had 18% in November, the maximum title that you have is 18%. So it's expected that you need to maintain your 18% at the close of the qualification period. Make sure that you understand what you need to do. Make sure you keep calling your recruits. Make sure you keep calling your old sales force. Make sure you have your group BPS sessions. Make sure you understand what you need to do so you do not close late. People who started in October, this is your last month. We are excited about that. So I'm counting on each and every one of you to make sure that you deliver your goals of obtaining an iPad from Oriflame Nigeria. People who joined in November, recall December is the first month which you need to maintain your title, and you need to repeat that come January 2019 and also maintain your title to make sure you qualify for an iPad. So I'm excited. I'm going to take questions. Please write to me your questions. I would like to answer everything because I need to give out these iPads, and I'm super excited that everybody is on track to qualify. So I'm going to wait for a few questions, for my Wow Challenge champions to, tell me if they have anything that they need to know, what they need to do, or any questions whatsoever or concerns, so that I can answer for them real quick. So I'm waiting for the questions. Okay, so while we wait for the questions from my extraordinary Wow champions, basically some of the tips that I'll be sharing with you also is to enable you make your business boom. Now, remember, in the month of December, we have the VIP program. So you need to make sure you enable your old sales force, your new recruits qualify for the VIP program on time so that you can close your title on time. No late orders. If you do have any issues in terms of finances, you need to flag that on time so that people can help you deal with it. You need to hold trainings. Most of the time, what we see is that people do not understand the need to have, the basic training. So if you're expecting people to join your business, you need to hold your OOMs on time, have a mini OOM, be it a face-to-face, make sure you invite your prospects to your OOMs, have your skincare sessions, have at least one SAPIO training, okay, in 2 weeks to enable people understand what they need to really, really do to get their business started. So it's important that you do the right things because this is the last month, especially for people who have joined in the month of October. Remember, maintain your titles. No default titles. Place your 275 BP from October up until January 2019. That is 4 months in total. October, November, December, and January, you should have placed your 275 BPs. Even if you joined in November, your 275 BPs must have been placed in the month of October to enable you participate in the Wow Challenge. I'm looking forward to each and every one of you receiving the Wow Challenge reward of an iPad to enable your business grow. While I still wait for questions, I'm urging each and every one of you to make sure you know what you need to do to be on track. Check your orders, check that your orders have been paid. Make sure you have your calling days with your team. Make sure you have your calling days at least twice every week. Have your OOM meetings to invite your prospects into the meeting twice minimum every week if you want to have a huge drive. Remember, the season is coming where we have the Christmas holidays. So what better way to, boom your business than closing on time and making sure that you have, marked that bucket list of having your iPad handy. I'm wishing each and every one of you a very, very super duper wonderful Christmas celebration and holidays. And come January next year, we'll be announcing at least the first batch of winners of our iPad. And I know you who have been on track since October would actually be on the list. And I wish you guys a super duper Christmas celebration. So I'm going to wait for like 2 minutes to see if there's any questions that are coming in. But I'm very confident that everybody here is a super expert on what they need to do to get their mini iPad. Okay, guys, so no questions. So please make sure you buzz the sales team and I if you do have any questions after this live broadcast. Have a great day and thank you.